Chief Keel, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, my name is Mark Keel. I'm Chief of South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, otherwise known as SLED. And I, too, want to thank Agriculture Committee Chairman Bill Hickson for introducing this legislation and working with the stakeholders over the summer to come up with a bill that we believe will make South Carolina safer. I also want to thank 3M Committee Chairman Celeste Davis for prioritizing this bill, and as he said, having it heard today on the first day of General Assembly, I think is important. Chairman Smith, members of the committee, this legislation before you, H 4617, is a bill that stakeholders have been working on the last several months. And this legislation seeks to control Xylazine, a large animal tranquilizer that is currently unscheduled. SLED understands that there is a legitimate use for Xylazine by veterinarians in South Carolina, and that this legislation, in our view, will not negatively impact veterinarians' legitimate use. In fact, the legislation provides a specific exception for the distribution or possession of Xylazine by a licensed veterinarian for use in legitimate veterinary practice. Our goal is to treat Xylazine like any other illicit drug. Xylazine is pouring into the United States and South Carolina at a never-seen-before rates. It's being mixed with other drugs with deadly consequences. Xylazine is extremely dangerous when combined with opioid because it does not respond to naloxone or Narcan, which is the most used emergency treatment to save lives of those that's had an opioid overdose. The Drug Enforcement Administration has seen a dramatic increase in the prevalence of Xylazine across every region of the country, but especially in the South, with the South showing the highest increase. Between 2020 and 2021, DEA reported a 1,127% increase in Xylazine positive overdoses in the South. State data from DHEC shows a similar trend, a 379% increase in Xylazine-involved deaths during that same time frame. DEA and DHEC reporting shows that this trend continues on the upward swing. Mr. Chairman, again, we at SLED and the stakeholders that put this bill together appreciate y'all taking it up as quickly as you have. We appreciate the committee hearing us, and we thank you for, again, taking it up quickly, and hopefully we'll get passed out of this committee, and I'll be happy to answer any question anyone might have.
Thank you for your testimony, Chief Keel. And just before we get into committee member questions, is there anyone else from SLED that would be testifying in addition to you, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. Committee members, what questions do we have for Chief? Chief, thank you. Seeing, hearing none, thank you for your testimony. I appreciate you being here, sir.
Thank you, Chairman Davis, and thank you, Chairman Smith, and particular thanks to Chairman Hickson for his diligent work on this bill. It was only with great effort that the groups that were involved in the interest in this drug came together to produce a bill that is in everybody's best interest. There is a similar bill that just passed out of the House. Of course, we don't know when the Senate will take it up. A lot of states have not had to or chosen to deal with this bill. South Carolina is on the forefront of that. It was of particular interest. The veterinary community is a small community. We're a very niche community, and it is sometimes hard for people to understand exactly what we do and the importance of what we do. And we are extraordinarily grateful for the way this bill carves us out and allows us to continue to do the good work that we do without negatively impacting that, and yet keep the citizens of South Carolina safe. So I just want to say thank you again, and I'm glad to answer any questions specifically related to the veterinary community.
Dr. Hill, thank you again for being here. Committee members, any questions?
I move that we vote to approve this bill and send it to the full committee.
We got a motion and we got a second from Sessions. No further discussion. We'll call the roll.
Mr. Beach?
Aye.
Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Mr. Hart? Mr. Moore,
Aye.
Ms. Petalino,
Yes.
Mr. Sessions,
Yes.
and Mr. Smith.
Aye.
All are in favor.
The bill passes and will be moving to, favorably to full committee tomorrow at 10 a.m.